Clearly Owen Farrell's going to bring a lot of experience, which everyone seems to be going on about at the minute. But I think probably what maybe Andy Farrell, the head coach, will have seen in the squad is maybe that there hasn't been enough or as much leadership in the group as he would have liked. So bringing someone like Owen in clearly drives that. But I think it's important to say you can only drive that and be a real leader if you're on the pitch and playing. So I think that's the balance as well that Andy Farrell will have with bringing Owen Farrell into the squad. James Haskell would be the best tourist. 2017, everyone was dreading going on tour with him, but ended up being the best tourist you could ever imagine. Favourite moment in a Lions jersey, probably the first test in 2021, kicking a penalty with about 15 minutes to go to get us in front and winning the first test against the world champions 4 years ago was probably being named to start in that test team, but then having such an impact on potentially getting us over the line in that first test was by far the best moment in a Lions jersey. One thing I took away from another member of the Lions squad back in 2021 actually was from Conor Murray, and just how good he was at sort of bringing the squad together in terms of on the field, off the field. He was brilliant at sort of connecting the three or four nations together by just small talk on the pitch, including everyone, letting everyone have a voice. And that was something that I really learned from a legend, from Conor Murray, just having that ability to bring people together, allow people to have their point of view, whether it be on the pitch, on the training pitch, match pitch, meeting room, coffee shop, whatever it was. I thought that was really important and brilliant how he did it. Something that helped me, a little bit of advice that helped me rise to the big occasions in big matches and big moments, was a bit of advice sort of saying, like, somebody told me, you don't try and be perfect, because the minute you try to be perfect, you force things and you try looking for the miracle ball all the time, and it ends up sort of putting you under pressure a little bit. And I think, like, just don't try to be perfect. Things are going to go wrong. You can't be perfect every minute, every match, and just accept that. I think that's the biggest thing. Accept that you're going to make mistakes in games, especially when you play in a position as 10. You've got the ball in your hands a lot. You've got lots of key decisions to make: kick, pass, run, whatever it is. And I think for me, someone said, like, don't try and get every single decision right or every moment right, because it's just impossible. And the sooner I accepted that, the better I was at sort of, okay, well, if I make a mistake, try and make a positive impact the next movement. And I think that was something that I was, again, at the start, not great at, but a bit of advice that helped me rise to those bigger moments were certainly just not trying to be perfect and not worrying about making mistakes.